Sewer City rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers.
Welcome, sports fans. About halfway through the season, let's take a look at the standings out west. You take a look at the Mavericks, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a
Let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, master prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, pass it down, my Benjamin flash it. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the mind.
They're here.
Yo, what's up? It's 20.
To say that we're here, LeBron Broward.
Watching 2K TV. Make sure to check out my new song, Product, with Lil Tecca in the new season of 2K22.
Congratulations to 2K22 cover athlete Candace Parker and the Chicago Sky on the WNBA 2021 championship. What an impressive performance all season long. Now, are you ready for Season 2 events? There are a ton of new activities going on, so don't miss out. Take it away, Brian.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, master prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, pass it down, my Benjamin flash it. Metaphor for what you do.
Let's see the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in Center Grid. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the three.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It's a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Bulls. He buries it from three.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Levine passes to Johnson, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. For three, Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Ball. Here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Misses from close range. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Now here's Vucevic. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Levine passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic gets the bucket.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Mavericks on D, leading by 5. It's Levine with a drive. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Bullock. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Outside Levine. Bradley sets a screen. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Bullock. He's covered by Levine. Outside Porzingis. Doncic against DeRozan. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his own pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Brunson is subbed in for Hardaway. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Pass to Bullock. Now Powell. He's guarded by White. Powell's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. Jones. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Brunson. Off target from outside. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Caruso. Down low. The kick out to White. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. Brown with it. Now Doncic defending. Now here's Jones. Three-pointer. Called in by Brown. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top, leading by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, the Mavericks have been lights out offensively.
Find ways to win games. You know, at the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just offense. It's more.
Graham, no doubt, they can win a lot of games.
That's true. And the key to their turnaround defensively will be his play protecting the paint.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Levine, he's checked in for White. A moment here to see the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now here's Hardaway. 9 points for him in his last game.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Ball into the lane, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Levine against Hardaway. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. Here's Porzingis. Money on the 19-footer. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball.
Forcing the issue offensively, Levine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
That free throw good from Levine.
First team foul.
Both free throws good from Levine.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Outside Levine. Williams with the screen. Levine passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Assist from Zach Levine.
A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. Doncic left side. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Pass to Bradley. And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here we go. Now here's Brunson. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Doncic right side. Here's Bullock with his first shot attempt. Second chance shot. And Porzingis lays it in. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Chicago. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Levine. Driving to the basket. And Levine throws it down. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
You know, DeRozan has to put so much into the offensive end.
And so a close game as we wrap.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the second half?
You want the regular voice of the professor, Ernie?
I'll take whatever you got.
It's easy, Ernie. Whoever decides the EOEP has the extinct advantage.
Wait, the strategy. What is EOEP? What does that even stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, pupil Kenneth. You know this. Execute on every possession. It's what I said to myself. EOEP. Execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for admitting it.
Oh, we're still on there.
All right, and discussing that first half now, Zach LaVine just seemed to be everywhere, really leading the charge.
Tremendous play down low, controlling the paint. They can't contain him. And if you're the coach, don't try to outsmart yourself. Keep going to him in the second half. No reason to change things up until someone stops him.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Chicago. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Alize Johnson out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Bullock. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Ball finds LaVine. There's the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Boy, how about LaVine cooking these defenders? He's a lot of fun to watch.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Doncic. Pulls up at the elbow. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The Bulls shooting has been incredible, 72%. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Ball into the lane. Johnson. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters. You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Back to ball. Pass to White. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Now Jones. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Brunson comes in for Luka Doncic. There's a screen by Cauley Stein to the paint. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Jones. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Brunson with it, guarded by Vucevic. Shakes him. Brunson misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Good on the bucket. Ball's got 6 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hardaway finds Powell. And here's Hardaway, defended by Brown. The kick out to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Now here's Finney Smith. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Hardaway against Brown. Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Back to White. Going inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Chicago. And that one good. Outside, Brown. Outside, White. The crossover. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. Stolen by Ball. White finds Brown. White on the wing. With the drive. And the layup is good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Moses Brown. And it's Bullock in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on it. Brown with the steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And stolen by Williams. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Good on the shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Doncic into the lane. And another shot. And he lays it in.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Here's Caruso. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Doncic on the wing to the inside. Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. We know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. And LaVine, here we go. And the dunk by LaVine.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you've got something going for yourself. I mean, LaVine showing that great burst.
Williams against Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, when DeRozan's attacking the way he likes to, puts the defense in a trick bag. I mean, nice job that time forcing the issue, which he does often.
Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Count that one.
Well, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Vucevic slams it in.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Dallas calls time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Vucevic, ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And now a 12-point Chicago lead. Dallas now, time running out. And here's Doncic. 1:49 left in the fourth. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. A nice shot by Brown.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so here is Chicago after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Williams on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. Williams passes to Vucevic, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Mavericks with some changes. Finney Smith comes in for Brown, and Hardaway subbed in for Brunson. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Doncic missing.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bulls.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's Bullock. Porzingis for three. The shot comes out. Right side, LaVine. Drops in the layup for two.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. All right, Zach, a great win against a tough opponent. What enabled you guys to come out on top?
Well, they're a big-time team in the West. We got to just play consistently, and we're as good as any team out there. We're going to continue to push, and, you know, I think we can play with anybody.
All right, thanks, Zach. Love the confidence.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.